everybody, how you doing? Rosanna, RozyGlow here. Ho ho ho. Happy Monday. Here I am in a room that is basically being taken apart. Hello Ed. We're in the middle of Ian's house move, and the process of staying in a calm and centered place is really important. And this prayer today is about really being able to connect to that sense of inner me and what we need in any one moment. And when I say need, it's that inner need that is required. Hello, Rochelle. To help us to stay centered and grounded and balanced. So I'm just going to go straight in and read it, and then I will share with you my insights around it. So, good morning, diamonds. The cleansing rain has come. It really did last night. The winds of change blow us on towards the safety that we seek, deep inside the inner me. This is where we can convene, have a heart-to-heart with the hard to see, to get to truth revealed for me, to understand what I truly need. We always know what we want. We just seldom believe it's ours to behold. That what we want is actually what we need. Hence the insight gained through transparency. How we get it truly depends on if we're accountable or tend to defend, whether we are willing to learn or are unwilling to bend. The moment we reveal our fears, the power they have begin to disappear. And so the invitation awaits us to step up and do whatever it takes. Should you be ready to receive your gift? Say out loud, I am ready to commit. I am that I am. There's a few things that are coming up at the moment. It feels very much like this is a time of cutting cords. And by that I mean cutting contact with people that are just not serving your highest good. So if you find yourself constantly getting in battles with people, you have the choice to keep entertaining those battles or just to step out of it. And sometimes what we're required to do is just to step away and say, this isn't serving me. I'm not getting involved in these exchanges anymore. And this is this battle, if you like, between your lower self and your higher self, because it's the ego that pulls you back into the story that you have to defend, right? And when we're not transparent with ourselves, when we're not really owning our fears, we project them onto other people. So in the instance of if we don't feel like we're very professional in our conduct, then we will potentially fear other people attacking our professionalism, okay? So the whole point is about owning your shadow. It's owning the fears you have about yourself and loving yourself anyway. I talk about this again and again and again. And being willing to learn. I'm a big believer in accountability. I'm a big believer in recognizing what you've already mastered and understood and where we are each still developing. And we're always growing, we're always developing. We master one thing and then we're a student of another. So just being really open to that and open to dialogue. When one is open to healing, open to seeking to understand, open to seeing the other person's point of view and looking for solutions, things are very different to when someone is actually just trying to ram their point of view, and no matter what, they're going to ram that point of view. Now, I have got a video brewing which is about, you know, when people are speaking their truth versus when they're talking shit, and when we are projecting versus when we are actually just basically stating a truth. So I'll put that together and let you know more about that. But in the instance today, there are some very strong energies at the moment that are getting us to push through, to allow ourselves to really let go of the stuff that we keep coming back to, feeling somehow we have to resolve. And actually, you just make a choice not to energize certain aspects of your being anymore. If they come up again, you deal with them. But being able to be in your truth about something, being able to express disappointment, being able to express anger, being able to state when you're not happy with something, and to risk the displeasure of someone else, that's when you can really stand in yourself, in your truth. And this is about, I keep bringing my hand to my solar plexus, because this is about you standing up for your inner child. This is about you being able to speak for yourself, to stand behind yourself and say, actually, no, this isn't okay. This doesn't work for me. This approach isn't doing it for me. And, you know, we are constantly co-creating, but there is also a backlash or a backlog of co-creations that you may well have moved past that energy, but there is still a residue of it coming through for review. And you just get the opportunity time and again to go, am I claiming this? Am I going to bring my energy down to this, or am I going to rise above it? So not getting into other people's stories is very important, and not energizing your old stories is very important as well. I've been talking a lot to my coaching clients and groups recently about the language that we use. So it is anything you say after the words I am is very potent because you are energizing it. But equally, paying attention to the language that you use in terms of whether it's hard work. Hello. Yes, see you at lunchtime yoga. Yes, I'm not sure quite what the connection is there. But and I can't even remember what I was saying actually, which is quite interesting. So it's probably quite poignant. If anyone remembers, let me know. Coming to commitment. Oh, language, that was it. So if we're using language that implies hard work, e.g., I need to, I must, I have to, I wrote a whole list of them, you know. I think it's actually quite worth looking at that really quickly. So should, try, can't, must, have to, need to, worrying. All of these things basically put you into your struggle paradigm, the old struggle paradigm that you are lifting yourself out of. So anytime you catch yourself using those words, it's cool. Just smile, laugh inwards and see if there's another word that you can use instead. And yeah, with Rochelle, hello Gordon, lovely to see you here. I love that Rochelle's on here because actually we had a co-creation success meeting yesterday and we were talking about the word, if someone has said to you when you're a child that you're ungrateful, how you can actually shift that one around. And that's quite a tough one. But one of the words that came up in the group was expectant, that you are expectant. I am expectant of my highest good and therefore I am not prepared to accept something lower and I am not going to lower my vibration and lie and say I'm happy with it. So being grateful for what we are really truly grateful for is important, but don't try and kid yourself that you're grateful for things that you're not really that grateful for. So appreciation is a great place to start, care, compassion, and then leading to that gratitude of things that you are really truly so happy about, so grateful for that you want to bottle that feeling and you want to connect with it every day. You know, that's genuine gratitude. So I'm going to read the prayer one more time and then I'm going to leave you, love you and leave you with beautiful start of the week wishes. It's been really interesting coming back and landing here, you know, and thinking, right, we're on to this next adventure and we are building every step along the way. You know, I've still got my house in Widdingdean, I'm still operating from there, and then there's bridges being built into this new world and what do we want to do next? And I was in the shower just thinking, okay, what is the highest good here? What is my highest vision? What inspires me the most? Like, what do I want to connect with? When I talk to you about your personal paradise, it's like whatever your idea of your personal utopia would be at this stage, bearing in mind that you're not going to want to sit around doing nothing forever, okay? You might want a holiday, but at some point you're going to want to sink your teeth into something powerful. So just bear in mind that it's worth contemplating what your personal paradise would look like and start to build that picture up, because that is you having a heart-to-heart with your inner me and not BSing yourself and trying to pretend you're okay with things you're not. So last time, good morning, diamonds. The cleansing rain has come. The winds of change blow us on towards the safety that we seek. Deep inside the inner me, this is where we can convene, have a heart-to-heart with the hard to see. To get to the truth revealed for me, to understand what I truly need. We always know what we want, we just seldom believe it's ours to behold. That what we want is actually what we need. Hence the insight gained through transparency. How we get it truly depends on if we're accountable or tend to defend, whether we are willing to learn or are unwilling to bend. The moment we reveal our fears, the power they have begins to disappear. And so the invitation awaits. Us to step up and do whatever it takes. Should you be ready to receive your gift, say out loud, I am ready to commit. I am that I am. So the gift is your greater vision. The gift is whatever would look today like a benevolent universe. Whatever today will help you feel held and cared for and loved and wanted and needed and desired and all of the above. So opening to the gifts that are freely given, opening to grace, opening to your magic and just seeing what comes back to you. That's the vibration we want to anchor through our bodies and offer out through the crystalline grid around the planet and to receive it through the crown of our heads as well. So for those of you who know that language, you know what I'm talking about. For now, I'm sending you beautiful wishes for a magnificent week. Take Take care. And this will be put on YouTube, so although it's only live for 24 hours on Instagram, it'll be put on YouTube. So if you want to subscribe to YouTube, you'll always have the contemplations to connect back with, and we will put the written prayer in there as well. Also, if you are local to Brighton, on Saturday there is an amazing trance dance event. It's an alcohol-free trance dance event, and RozyGlow, aka me, will be providing the cacao and doing a cacao blessing at the start, ceremonial blessing at the start of the night. So if you'd like to come along, I've already posted on the Rosie Kelly Betsource Facebook page. I'll move it on to RozyGlow as well, but do come and join us. Take care now. Bye.